Hello?
Hello. Who is this?
Who's this?
You tell me your name, I'll tell you mine.
I don't think so. Are you sure you have the right number?
What's that sound?
I'm making popcorn.
I only eat popcorn at the movies.
I was actually just gonna sit down and watch a movie.
What kind of movie?
A scary movie.
Do you like scary movies?
Uh-huh.
What's your favorite scary movie?
You know, that's actually a really good question.
What's a really good question?
What's your favorite scary movie?
Wait, who said that?
Because mine is 1977's Suspiria, directed by Dario Argento. Beautiful cinematography and a classic score.
Well, my favorite horror movie has got to be The Thing.
Great one.
And another great score.
Are there other people in the house with you?
But what do we mean when we say a scary movie? Like, how expansive are we being with the horror genre?
I thought you were alone.
Hold on.
Tyler has a good point because Maria's pick is more artsy horror and Tyler's choice is more psychological gore horror. But I think that we should be able to pick a favorite movie for every subgenre of horror.
Like, my favorite movie is Troll 2, which is not so much horror as it is bad movie horror.
Oh, it's one of the best bad movies ever made.
Exactly.
But is it horror?
You say horror enough times and it starts to lose all of its meaning. Horror. Horror.
Horror.
What the
My favorite is the original Scream.
I've actually never seen it.
But it's really good.
It's a classic.
We have got to watch it.
Oh, I thought we were watching my favorite scary movie.
Or mine.
What about mine?
You people are sick.
There's only one way to solve this.
Are you ready for this terrifying episode of Commander Arcade?
We hope so because it's already inside your computer.
Hey everyone, thank you so much if you support Commander Arcade by being a patron over on patreon.com/GLHFmagic.
Your patronage keeps all of these episodes of Commander Arcade coming at you, so thank you so much for making all of the work that we do here possible.
Yes, you can donate at so very many different tier levels too. If you want to be an influencer, that's our Commander Arcade tier where you get to influence episodes of Commander Arcade. It's really awesome.
You can also just throw us $5 a month and join our Discord where people have great conversations.
And we draw from our influencers who gets to win the tokens that we draw in every episode.
Yes.
There's one token drawn this episode which will not be included in the giveaway.
Not be included.
You're about to find out why.
But you know what? We are going to tell you right here and now. People are going to want to know what it is.
Yeah.
And if you Venmo us $1,000, we'll send you a photo of it. That's the line.
That's what it is.
$1,000.
We also want to say thank you to Dragon Shield for being our incredible sponsor. You can check them out in the link below the video and use code GLHF at checkout to get 5% off whatever you order.
Yes, you can have great sleeves like these Gremlins one. If you love Gremlins, which is cute and spooky,
Yeah.
then hey, they've got you covered.
You'll love Dragon Shield. There's tons of different sleeves, different colors, different designs that you can see over on their website.
They are so sturdy. We use them again and again on different decks for these episodes.
Yeah,
you
we
can
do.
see this. I mark them for reuse because it's like, hey,
They last.
we're going to keep using them. They're so good.
All right, everyone, strap in. I hope you've got your flashlight and your mace because there's spooky things around the corner that are coming for you.
Hey everyone, it's Megan, and I am playing a deck based around the movie Scream, of which I am a huge fan. I'm playing Joda the Unifier as my commander, and my deck is all about a ragtag bunch of legendaries, some of them murderous, some of them only trying to protect, and some of them just there, along with tons of really fun cards that I found that I felt were great tributes and references to the movie. And in case you didn't know, I had to tell you about my shirt because if you haven't seen Scream 2, the cold opening is set at a movie theater where they are screening a film called Stab that's based on the real life events of the first film. So if you are not a fan of the Scream franchise, I'm just here to tell you that you really should be. Look at this shirt.
Hi, I'm Erin, and today I'm going to be playing Griswold the Dread Sower. So I based my whole deck off of Troll 2, and I don't know if anybody's seen it, but it is the best, worst movie that you could even ever watch. So the premise is that there are these goblins. There are actually no trolls in Troll 2, and there are no goblins in my deck. I have 3 other trolls, and it's all about giving people plants, and then we'll say eating them to make Griswold stronger, which is just like the goblins do in the movie. So really, it's just about making as many little 1/1s as I can, killing those, and using that to my advantage.
Hi everyone, I'm Maria, and my favorite horror movie is none other than 1977's Suspiria. I'm obsessed with this movie. It basically gave me an awakening when I saw it. It's gorgeous, the score is unbelievable, and my commander is so perfect for this film. My commander is none other than Lind, Cheerful Tormentor, who will be playing the role of dance instructor Helena Marcos. She's evil, and of course she loves to curse people, so we have tons of curses in this deck, like Curse of Thirst, and lots of ways to make my opponents feel the pain. I've also got the chief dancer in the movie, Susie, who is being played by Riona Fire Dancer, and other allegories to dance in the deck as well. I'm so excited to play this deck and to curse some people at the table today.
Hi, I'm Tyler, and I'm playing a deck that is based off of the movie The Thing, the classic by John Carpenter. And the commander for the deck is Morophon. There are 12 humans in the deck to represent the 12 humans in the movie. There is 1 dog in the deck. There are lots of snow lands and snow permanents. It also has a lot of changelings to represent the Thing creatures, so you never really know what's the Thing. It also has a smuggler's copter to get everyone out at the end, as is the case at the end of the movie. And, you know, do they get just humans out, or do they get a Thing out? Who's to say?
All right, here we go.
Hey.
Is everyone ready to get murdered?
Yeah.
Ooh,
I mean,
sure.
oh, maybe I should have.
Tyler, you really leapt eagerly
said
into
yes
that.
so
I know.
quickly.
I mean, it's my way.
Oh, all right, I am going first. I'm gonna draw for turn. It's a very dumb card I drew.
Nice.
I'm gonna play this Ketria Triumph. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm also going to draw for turn. Oh, I wouldn't call that a stupid card, but it's a card. And I'm going to play this Alpine Meadow tapped.
All right, I will draw for turn as well. I'm going to play a mountain for my turn, and I'm going to tap said mountain
Whoa.
to play my murder weapon, a knife!
Yay! All right.
Exactly what it is.
And it's already.
Stab.
Yeah.
No one's holding it, it's just stabbing. Go ahead.
Okay, I will draw for turn. I will play a Undergrowth Stadium. Enters the battlefield tapped unless I have 2 or more opponents.
Here we are.
And here we are.
Not for long, though.
I mean, okay, I guess that's.
Wait,
what
Megan's a screen player.
Yeah, true. But I was the one that
that's
asked.
Friday the 13th.
I was the one who asked to be murdered. So
Yes,
I guess
yeah,
in a way
you really
it kind of
did
made sense.
Okay, I'm untapping.
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna play the very stupid card I drew. I'm tapping 1 for a frantic scapegoat. You know, it's really, there was someone who was wrongfully accused multiple times.
Oh, yeah.
In Scream. Haste. When frantic scapegoat enters the battlefield, suspect it. It's suspected, everyone.
I suspect it, for
Yeah.
sure.
Whenever 1 or more other creatures enter the battlefield under your control, if frantic scapegoat is suspected, you may suspect one of the other creatures. If you do, frantic scapegoat is no longer suspected. And he's hasty, so I'm gonna go ahead and attack the person with the knife Maria.
What? Tyler said he wanted to die.
And then I'm going to go ahead in my second main, play this opulent palace. Go ahead.
All right, drawing a card. Then I'm going to play a Bowling Wilds, and I'm going to crack it, and I'm going to go get a forest.
Is that the end of your turn or not?
It is.
Ah, well,
Right
thank
ahead.
you.
You're very welcome.
I'll untap and draw from my turn. I'm going to play a Sunken Hollow, which is going to come into play tapped. And then I'm going to attack someone with my knife. Just kidding, it's not sentient. It's not sentient. Go ahead.
Good to know, good to know.
I want to watch that movie.
Yeah, it probably exists.
Okay, I'm going to play a swamp. I'm going to pay 2 for Golgari Signet. I can pay 1 and tap for a black or a green.
Nice.
And I will pass.
All right, untap. Look, me and this goat over here. We're having a great time. All right. Well, it's time for combat. Look, I'll go ahead and I'll attack. There's another person with another permanent. So, Erin, you got to take the one from the goat.
Take the goat damage.
Take the goat damage, as we all say. As
Standard magic procedure.
Yes, exactly. Then I'm going to play this Mystic Monastery tapped. And then I will also play this Talisman of Conviction. And I have so much conviction that I'm going to have these keys to the house.
Wow.
Wow. The killer has those.
Exactly. It has 1 in tap, sacrifice it, search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Or 3 in tap, sacrifice it, lock or unlock a door of target room you control, activate only as a sorcery. If you find them, they wanted to be found.
Oh, my.
I like that.
No, thank you.
Go ahead.
All right, very good.
Megan, are you sure goat's not Black Phillip?
Could be.
The Village.
Oh man, good movie. I'm going to play a Plains, and I'm going to tap all 3 of my mana to play Torian Mauler.
Oh, no.
Torian Mauler is a 2/2 shapeshifter creature with Changeling, and whenever an opponent casts a spell, you may put a +1/+1 counter on Torian Mauler.
I have dived to this card before.
Yeah, I feel like I'm having deja vu.
Yeah.
I've had a bad
You
experience.
played this card before.
I maybe did the last time that I was on the show.
Well, this thing might be the thing, you know.
It really might, and so yeah, that's
Watch out.
Yeah,
Don't touch
it. I'll try not to. I played it, and I feel like I might have to attack with it, but other than that, I will try not to touch it.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll draw for my turn. I'm going to play a Reflecting Pool as my land. And I feel like, you know, I'm going to do something called passing the turn.
Okay.
Okay.
I will untap and draw.
I was going to do something else, but I decided against it while I was saying that
Okay,
sentence.
that makes more sense.
makes more sense.
Yeah, now that you've gamed that
I'll
out.
play another swamp, and I'm going to pay 3 to get Grismold, the Dreadsower, out, my commander. So he has Trample, and at the beginning of my end step, each player creates a 1/1 green plant creature token. Then whenever a creature token dies, I put a +1/+1 counter on Grismold.
Wow, this thing is huge.
Yeah, he
Truly.
does get pretty burly.
Man, more people should accept burly.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it is a good
Great
descriptor.
descriptor.
Yeah.
So I'll move to my end step, and everybody's gonna make a plant.
Wow.
I also forgot to put a little suspect hat on my goat.
Love that.
Oh, yeah. Very suspicious.
Yeah.
Okay, oh wait, I can't make the plant tokens. Maria and Erin, will you make some plant
Yes.
tokens?
Yeah, of course.
All right, I'm gonna untap. Okay, let's see. I am going to cast this very spooky Haunted Screen. This is from Duskborn. I throw the keys to the house. It taps to add white or black, and then you can pay 1 life to add green, blue, or red, or pay 7 to put 7/+1/+1 counters on Haunted Screen. It becomes a 0/0 spirit creature in addition to its other types. Activate only once. It's spooky.
Truly is. I mean,
It's
a
a scream.
a flavor win if there ever was one.
And then I'm going to play this Seaside Citadel. And Tyler, we've
gonna put-
forgotten to put some counters on that bad boy.
We really have. I'm going to put 2 +1/+1 counters
one
on
for
it.
the Grismold and one for this Haunted Screen.
There they are.
Thank you to Judge Rob, who's out there keeping us honest.
I'm drawing a plant.
I drew 2 plants as well. So
Oh, very nice.
Oh, that's delightful. I love mushrooms, so that's perfect.
Just admitting that on television. Is there a red marker somewhere? It's critical.
There is. Well, do you want red?
Oh, no, that's okay. That's a word.
Maria, I am going to attack you with this goat.
Black Phillip?
Yeah, Black Phillip coming for you.
I'm at 38.
All right, that's my turn. Go ahead, Tyler.
Okay. I will draw a card.
I've got a power plant for myself, and I've made Erin, your plant is bleeding because it was stabbed by my knife.
that makes sense.
What a choice. What a choice.
All right.
All right. I am going to tap 3, and I'm going to play Search for Glory. It's a snow sorcery. Search your library for a snow permanent card, a legendary card, or a saga card. Reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. You gain 1 life for each snow mana spent to cast this spell. So I am going to gain 3 life for that.
Nice.
2, 3, and I am going to search my library for a snow swamp.
All right. You going to attack
that's-
anyone with that big beast?
Oh, good question. Let me grab. Actually, I think I slightly lied. I'm going to find a
Cast.
dual snow land that makes 2 kinds of mana that I don't have.
Seems smart.
Yeah.
All right, all right.
All right, so I'll put that. I will play my ice tunnel that I just searched for very efficiently. And in terms of attacking, I think I'm going to hold back on the attack, and
All right.
I will pass the turn.
Interesting.
At your end step, I'm going to play Blood Pact. Target player draws 2 cards and loses 2 life. I'm going to target myself.
I'm going to add a counter to the Mauler.
Yep. I take 2, untap, draw.
All right.
I'll play a Grixis Panorama as my land for turn. And I've got to say, I feel like it's time for Lind to come on out here.
Yeah.
Spooky.
Cheerful Tormentor. She's ready to torment and be happy about it. 2/4 Death Touch. Whenever a curse is put in my graveyard from the battlefield, I can return it to the battlefield attached to me at the beginning of the next end step. So, like, I can curse myself. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may attach a curse attached to you to one of your opponents. If you do, draw 2 cards.
Wow.
That's pretty fun. That's pretty fun.
She's very cool. I can't equip my knife to my plant, though, so I'm really sad about that.
That is sad. That is sad.
I wanted my plant to be carrying a knife. Go ahead, Erin.
Okay.
In the future.
Yeah.
You know, its knife days are ahead of it.
Okay. I'm going to play a Verdant Catacombs. I will crack that right away. Lose a life. I'm going to look for my... I can't remember what the shock land is called.
I love your swamps, Erin. They're
Yeah,
so
they're very
cool.
pretty.
Thank you.
Very pretty.
Yeah, this is actually my husband's deck. Shh, don't tell anyone.
This game will stay just between the 4 of us.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
No one
This game
will
is
see
just
this.
between the 4 of us.
Yeah.
What's that camera doing there?
What are 3
Yeah,
cameras?
yeah, there's more than 4.
4 cameras
doing
here.
I don't know. It's kind of awkward, honestly. It's kind of killing the
They're
vibe.
taking up a lot of space.
Yeah,
Man,
mentally and physically.
I am also. Oh, there it is. Okay. So I'm going to be playing Overgrown Tomb on
That's the name of it. I
Yeah.
was also trying to
I knew
remember.
Yeah.
some graveyard type thing.
Yeah,
'cause
makes sense. Green black.
You know the Golgari area just smells real bad.
Oh, yeah.
Depending on who you are, I mean,
Sewers.
Yeah.
probably appeals to some people.
Well, while you're taking your turn, I'm going to crack my keys to the house to go get a basic land.
Beautiful.
Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm going to pay 2 for Genesis Chamber. So whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield, if Genesis Chamber is untapped, that creature's controller creates a 1/1 colorless mirror artifact creature token. And then, not really using my signet at all, but I will cast Morbid Opportunist. So she says, whenever 1 or more other creatures die, I draw a card, and this ability triggers only once each turn.
Oh, God.
And so that's a creature coming in, so I will make a Myr.
Are Oh yes, I'll make you your mirror.
Thank you. And I don't think I'm gonna attack anybody right now, so I'm just gonna move to my end step and we'll each make another plant.
Okay.
Beautiful.
I went and got a swamp with these keys to the house. It's in my hand.
Love it.
Despite what it looks like right now, it's in my hand, everyone. Okay, now it is. All right. Untap. Wow, this goat has so much company now. It's nice. It's nice for the goat to have company.
And he's got things to eat.
Exactly. Okay,
Thank
I'm gonna play
you.
this swamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I am gonna tap one of each color. It's gonna happen. Give me a second. Let's see. White. Blue. Sure. I don't know. Nope. This one's blue. Okay. Black. Red. Green.
We did it!
Jonah the Unifier. Legendary creatures you control get +X, where X is the number of legendary creatures you control. Whenever you cast a legendary spell from your hand, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a legendary non-land card with lesser mana value. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So this is obviously Sydney, around whom everyone
Obviously.
Unifies,
congregates.
Obviously.
if you will.
Obviously.
Well, obviously this is the TV that kills a guy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Obviously.
Obviously, this is the TV that kills a guy.
And since you cast Joda, you get to make a colorless mer now.
Oh my goodness! Will you please make me
I
one?
would happily
Thank
do
you
that.
so much.
Yep.
All right, I have so many creatures, most of them not of my own making. Tyler, go ahead.
Excellent. All right, I'm going to draw a card, and let's see. I'm going to play a Plains.
He's so cute.
That is the cutest little mirror I've ever seen.
Very
my
cute.
God.
Very cute. Okay, so I am going to tap these 4 lands, and I'm going to play Baragond of the Guard. Baragond of the Guard is a 3/3 human soldier. Whenever Baragond of the Guard or another human enters the battlefield under your control, creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain vigilance until end of turn. So that will give this already hefty Tori and Mahler +1/+1 and vigilance, and
And you get a mer now.
I get a mer now. Look at me.
Ooh, okay, my turn.
Thank you. I feel like I should definitely attack someone. I feel like, Megan, I'm going to attack you because you have the most life.
Okay, does it have trample?
No.
One of these plants dies.
Great.
Okay, and when
Love it.
that dies, Griswold is going to get a +1/+1 counter.
Very true.
Yep, I'm okay with that. I've
Okay.
accepted what is
you.
happening.
Yeah.
And you draw a card. That one I'm jealous of.
Okay.
And that's it for me. And I'll pass the turn to you.
All right, let's get creepy in Italian. Draw. I'll play a Bloodstained Mire for my turn. I'm not going to crack it. I'm just going to play this Revenge of Ravens, which is not a curse, but rather a blessing. Whenever a creature attacks me or a planeswalker I control, that creature's controller loses 1 life, and I gain 1 life. So just think twice about attacking me with your stupid plants, okay?
Okay.
Still feels doable to attack you with the Tori and Mahler.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, give
That's
that thing
true.
trample maybe one day.
Yeah, that would
We'll
be nice.
talk.
That would be nice.
I'm done. Go ahead.
Okay. I will untap, draw. I'm going to play a Yavimaya Cradle of Growth, so now each land is a forest in addition to its other types. In case
Everybody's land is a forest.
I know you really need it.
I do.
Aw.
Okay, so I will pay 3 for Chatterfang, Squirrel General. So he has Forest Walk, and if 1 or more tokens would be created under my control, those tokens plus that many green squirrel creature tokens are created instead. They're 1/1s. And then I can pay a black, sacrifice X squirrels, and target creature gets +X, -X until the end of turn. So because I played a creature, I'm going to make another mer here. And I will also make a squirrel. I'm going to be making a lot a tokens, so I'm sorry.
It seems that way. It seems that way.
Look
Yeah.
that way.
There you go, Maria.
I'll get on it.
You just keep the stack.
Okay,
green one?
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I will play. I'm gonna pay 3 to play a Bastion of Remembrance. So when it enters the battlefield, I'm going to create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. And whenever a creature I control dies, each opponent loses a life, and I gain 1 life.
Yowza.
All right. I'm into it.
And then one last thing, I'm going to play a Skull Clamp. It
Wow.
gives equipped
So
creature
that
+1/-1.
does seem like a problem for sure.
Okay.
It's just drawing cards.
Yeah.
It's fine.
And triggering all these other
Yeah.
things that are happening when things die, yeah.
Okay, I can't equip it right now, though. Let's see. I feel like I'm just going to build up my little army of 1/1s. So I'm going to move to my end step, and we'll each make a plant.
All right, everybody, add
enough.
to your plant army.
Boom.
Thank you.
Sorry, I have to redraw my squirrel.
I like the
What
squirrel.
happened to the squirrel? What's going on? What's going on?
I don't know. I think it's like a Grim Reaper, but I don't
Yeah.
And I
It
was like,
says-
I made a shirt that says
understand why that maybe is
Oh
something.
no, got real toxic at the table for a sec.
that didn't happen. I'm crying. Oh my god. Why did I draw that?
I mean, I understand what it was like in your head, but as soon as it came out into the world, I
Yeah.
agree with you that it needed to be addressed. You know what I mean?
Oh my god. All right.
Sometimes in the light of day, our ideas don't seem as good.
Yes.
All right. Oh my god, I'm crying.
Tremendous.
All right.
Tremendous.
So Maria is going to get you a squirrel here eventually.
Yeah,
Okay,
this is
perfect.
way better.
To mark the many squirrels that you have. When do you make a squirrel?
I will make a squirrel anytime
Oh,
I make
gosh.
a token.
Okay, yep.
Oopsie daisy.
Cool, cool, cool. Tyler, do you want to help Maria out?
Yes.
And by that I mean keep her from further atrocities by drawing a human token.
Oh, that's so much better.
Yeah, see, that squirrel's PC.
Yeah. I don't feel offended.
Thank you. Oh, you even has a little nut.
All right.
Okay, we're getting there now.
I'm going to play the
my
Sand
God.
Step Citadel. And let's see. Maria has a 2/4 and 2 1/1s. Wait, you have 3 1/1s because you forgot to make a plant.
Yeah.
So no, I guess this is a 6/6. And it could be bigger. All right, I'm going to, Maria, I'm going to attack you for 6 with Joda.
Guess I'll block with a plant.
All right.
And I'm gonna gain 1 and you're gonna lose 1.
Yeah, well, it happens.
And then I'm going to put a counter on Griswold.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
And a creature died, so draw a
Yeah.
card also.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, everyone, I think someone at the table is doing very well
Yeah,
for
there's a
themselves.
Yeah.
Triggers happening over there.
And I'm going to go ahead and pass the turn to you, Tyler.
Great. I will draw a card.
Not at all suspiciously.
I don't feel that way at all. Yeah, it feels normal.
In your turn, Tyler, I'm gonna sacrifice my bloodstained mire.
Okay, very good, very good. I'm going to play a Mutavault, which is a land, taps for colorless, and you can pay 1 colorless for it to become a 2/2 creature with all creature types until the end of turn. It's still a land.
I have so many bad memories of Mutavault. Mutavault PTSD.
Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like you're probably not alone in that. And I will tap a white, a black, and a white to play General Kudro of Dranith. He's a legendary human soldier, 3/3. Other humans you control get +1/+1. Whenever General Kudro of Dranith or another human enters the battlefield under your control, exile target card from an opponent's graveyard. Then you can pay 2 colorless, sacrifice 2 humans, destroy target creature with power 4 or greater.
Wow.
So,
okay.
in terms of what's,
Another Myr, too.
yes, thank you, another Myr.
And that is a masterpiece of a Myr.
I mean,
It's
I
really
totally agree. It's
beautiful.
really
Yeah.
beautiful,
Made
yes.
Made of
Picasso-esque.
triangle.
Yes, I mean,
Only
it is,
triangle.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so happy, yeah, the little arms. All right, so I have 2 of those, and in terms of what's in people's graveyards right now,
I have a keys to the house.
0.
Blood pact and a land.
I guess I'll exile your Blood Pact.
Okay.
All right, great. Well, it's your turn. Are you gonna do it?
I'm gonna tap and
Yeah,
draw.
great.
Is this the right number of plants I should have?
Yes.
I think
Yes.
that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
let's get cursing. Dang. Okay, let's play some curses, because I think that'll be fun. I'm going to tap 2 mana to play the Curse of Shaken Faith. Enchant player. Whenever enchanted player casts a spell other than the first spell they cast each turn, or copies a spell, Curse of Shaken Faith deals 2 damage to them.
Wow.
Get cursed, Erin.
Understandable.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sorry.
kind of makes sense, yeah.
I've also got this other curse that I could play. Curse of Hospitality.
Hospitality?
Man, it is perfect.
Oh, wow. Okay, so Curse of Hospitality. Enchant player. Creatures attacking enchanted player have trample. Okay. Giving you a lot of responsibility here, potentially.
I mean, unless you curse me, which maybe is the right choice in this scenario, but
Whenever
I
a
don't want to tell you
creature
what to do.
deals combat damage to enchanted player, that player exiles the top card of their library. Until end of turn, that creature's controller may play that card, and they may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast that spell.
Wow.
Wow.
So somebody is going to get trampled on, but they do maybe get a creature. Is that how this works?
No, it's the person
bad
attacking
way.
them.
The
yeah.
person attacking.
The curse doesn't
The curse
help
is
anyone.
only bad
Yeah.
for the person who's
Which I think
cursed.
is pretty universally true.
Yeah,
of the
of course
curse
it's
cards, yeah. Yeah.
All right. Who wants to get cursed?
I've been cursed. I feel pretty cursed.
All right. We'll curse Tyler because you've got
I mean,
that.
I think
Alright.
that's. I don't want to tell
Seems-
you what to do, but I do think that that's the right
Yeah.
choice.
Get
If I was
cursed,
in your,
fool.
all right, fair enough. Fair enough.
Everybody's cursed over here. Nobody's holding my knife. Kind of sad.
Everybody's cursed. Nobody's knifed.
Go.
Okay, I will untap, draw. Okay.
Sorry, still laughing at that squirrel.
Oh, my lowest moment. Oh my God.
I will play a Grim Backwoods, taps for a colorless, or I can pay 4, sack a creature, and draw a card.
Oh,
And then we're going to...
but you have so few creatures.
I know, I feel pretty lonely over here. So I'm gonna pay 3, and we'll take care of this right now, and play Bloodline Culling. So I'm gonna have creature tokens get -2/-2 until the end of turn.
No.
Woof. That seems.
In response,
Oh.
I think that I need to path to exile and exile your commander because I
Okay.
think it's just gonna get.
It will
That
get
seems really
Gonna get
reasonable.
huge,
large,
Seems
yeah.
really reasonable, Tyler.
Burly, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, hefty. Yeah.
It was only a little chunky at that point, so.
All right, all of our creature
Plants
tokens are dying.
down.
Will you count up how many?
2.
Yes.
Oh no. 1, 2, 3.
Yes, I have 5.
Oh, okay. So I had this wrong. So it's when a creature I control dies, each opponent loses 1 life, and I gain a life.
Okay.
So
Ooh, okay.
I have 6, 8, 9 little creature tokens dying. So everyone will lose 9, and I will gain 9.
Fair enough. So.
Do you gain 9 or do you gain the opposite of 9? No, you gain 9.
Yeah.
A -9?
No, I thought maybe there was a chance for each of us, but no.
I see. Okay, these are gone.
Okay. Don't forget to draw a card off of your Morbid
Yes.
Opportunist. That guy's profiting a lot off of this scenario, and I think we should
truly.
all be very suspicious
very-
of what's
Very
going on.
morbid.
Very opportunistic.
opportune.
Very opportune.
Very morbid. Very.
Yeah, that is. I mean, that is what I thought of for sure. Really
Not
is.
at all cutesy. Okay, I will pay 3 now, and I'm going to play Wand of Orcus. So whenever equipped creature attacks, it and zombies I control gain Death Touch until the end of turn. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, create that many 2/2 black zombie creature tokens. So,
All right.
Your curse is going to deal 2 to you.
Yes.
Get cursed.
And I think that is all I got. I'll pass.
All right, at the end of your turn, I'm going to cast Annie Flash, the Veteran.
How with Flash? What are the chances?
I know.
Yeah.
Wow.
When Annie Flash, the Veteran, enters the battlefield, if you cast it, return target permanent card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Here's these keys to the
Nice.
house, okay?
Yeah.
And whenever she becomes tapped, exile the top 2 cards of your library. You may play those cards this turn. Not relevant right now. But this is relevant. Whenever you cast a legendary spell from your hand, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a legendary non-land card with lesser mana value. All right, here we go.
There we go.
That's looking for legendaries. It's 4. Oh, I'm sad that it's an X, but oh well. This is Hugs, Grizzly Guardian. He's a 5/5 red, green trampler. When Hugs enters, exile the top X cards of your library. Until the end of your next turn, you may play those cards. You may play an additional land on each of your turns. Obviously, X is 0, but here he is. That's cute.
Who's Hugs in Scream?
Hugs is like there's many versions of Dewey in here. Because, I'm kind of doing the Scream franchise, but he's the Guardian.
Okay.
And honestly, Hugs is the correct name for his demeanor. Oh, I get 2 mirror tokens. And do you know what? I'm going to go ahead and suspect Annie. When Annie comes into play, the goat is going to finally be unsuspected.
Okay.
Which is nice for him.
Yeah, proven innocent.
Exactly. And I have 2 mirrors for my 2 creatures that I've cast. All right. I feel great. I mean, I don't think I'm winning this game, but I feel great.
You're not winning it.
I feel like Megan says that a lot, and then she ends up
Very true.
Well. Play this island for a turn. Okay. And then I am going to go ahead and do the thing that I feel like I can do, which is 1, 2, and a colorless. Black, and a colorless. I'm gonna murder this Torian Mauler.
Fair enough.
Murder!
The card murder, representing in Scream, the murders.
Nice.
Anyways,
very literal.
All right, I'll add one more counter to it just because you played the murder and then
All right, fair enough. All right, he is murdered, and I'm going to go ahead and Annie Flash is 4, 5, 6, 7. Is a 7, 8.
No big deal. Deal.
And I'll go ahead and I'm going to attack Tyler with. Well, actually, you don't have that many things. You have a 1/3 and a 3/3 right now.
Yep.
Okay, this is probably the time to attack Erin.
Yeah.
I'll attack you with Annie and Hugs.
Okay.
And then Annie, I will exile the top 2 cards of my library. I may play these cards this turn. Ooh.
What'd you get?
I have Culling Ritual. Destroy each non-land permanent with mana value 2 or less. Add black or green for each permanent destroyed this way. And Ash, Party Crasher, who is a 2/2 with haste and celebration, where she gets +1/+1 counters. Okay.
So I'm gonna take 9, right?
4, 5, 6, 7, +5.
Oh.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Casual 15.
Okay, I'll come down to where you guys are.
Wow.
I like that.
All right. Do I want to destroy the non-land permanents? How many are there? With mana value 2 or less? Most of them are mine. We're not casting that one. But I will cast Ash. Here's red. Here's white. Here's Ash. And then I'm going to crack these keys to the house to go get a basic land. I'll play it as my second land for turn with Hugs. And then I'm going to pass the turn to Tyler.
Great.
So I'm just getting a basic land. I'll say it's a Plains.
Suspicious.
All right, I'm going to draw a card. All right, I'm going to tap blue and white to play Amoeboid Changeling.
Oh, what a cutie. He can't be the thing.
There's no way he's the thing.
Although I feel like that's how it goes sometimes. The cutest things are the thing.
Yeah.
So Amoeboid Changeling, 1 and a blue for a 1/1 shapeshifter that has Changeling. You can tap it to target creature gains all creature types until end of turn. And you can also tap it, target creature loses all creature types until end of turn. And I will pass the turn.
Okay. Untap, draw.
Oh, you make a Myrrh also.
Thank you. I make a Myrrh.
Did you make your MERS?
I did make my
Okay.
MERS.
Cool.
Oh, I should have a third MER. I didn't make a MER for Ash. No.
It's just a remurnder.
Worth it.
A little bit of a stretch.
Sick. Not at all. No.
I'm going to tap 2 to play a Talisman of Creativity, which adds red or blue. And then I have 4 mana dollars left over. Should I give Lynn the knife? It would make a lot of sense. I don't really have anything else to do, so I'm gonna give her a knife. Yeah! The flavor!
The flavor is off the charts.
Off the charts.
Spooky.
Lynn's got a knife, and she has death touch, and now she also has knife touch.
Knife touch.
Yeah, it's unpleasant.
And if I attack you, she has trample, and death touch and trample is a pretty good combination.
That
if I remember
really,
correctly.
you're not wrong. You really are not wrong.
And then I can play cards. I can play your
thank you.
cards.
Yep.
Okay. I only have 2 mana though, so I don't know if I should do that. All right, Lind will bide her time, and Lind will pass the turn.
Okay.
I've got ballet to teach.
Do you know what? If Lind said that to me, I would be really spooked.
Yeah,
I would
100%.
not be about it.
In fact, I kind of feel like anything that Lynn said to me, I might be kind of
I'd be,
spooked.
yeah, that's
I feel
a
like
good point.
because then you're in the same room with Lynn and you're already spooked.
Yeah, it's already too late for you, honestly.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I am going to pay 4 for parallel lives. So if an effect would create 1 or more tokens under my control, it creates twice that many tokens instead. There's a theme. There's a theme with this deck.
Do you yeah, I'm
One day I
still,
hope to get it.
I'm still in the dark, but yeah, go on.
We'll figure it out
Okay.
eventually, right,
Yeah,
everybody?
I mean, hopefully.
Okay.
And I don't know, I think I'm just gonna equip the Wand of Orcus to Chatterfang, and since Yavimaya is making everything a forest, Chatterfang can hit anybody right now.
Oh, rude.
So Megan,
Yeah.
I'm
okay.
going to attack you for 3.
I'll take 3. 1, 2, 3.
Since I hit you with Wand of Orcus, that means I'm going to make 3 zombies, but it'll actually be 6, which means I will make 12 squirrels. So
Fine.
Wow.
Yeah, that's.
Fine.
we're doing great over here.
I mean, I really.
Yeah, I got
No one's arguing with that, I think.
Very nice.
And I will pass the turn.
Okay.
We're in danger.
Exactly. All right. Well, I'm going to untap, draw.
It's okay, everybody. My commander has a knife.
Backed into the corner.
There you go. See? And Maria, you only have 1 blocker? Mm-hmm. Okay. I think I'm just gonna really attack you.
What about the Revenge of Ravens? Don't forget.
I
yeah.
don't care. It turns out that I don't care.
Shit.
Oh, God.
So I'm going to go ahead and attack you with everybody. Not the goat and not the mirrors. Well, do you know what? Yeah, they're all here. So yeah, I'll lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Who cares?
I gain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I will exile the top 2 cards thanks to Annie.
Yep.
I
What
get
should I kill with
Arbad
my
and
Death Toucher?
Vega. Just so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. I'm attacking you for 36. So you gotta block something. What?
Whoa.
That's a lot of. That's a spicy meatball right there.
I'm getting screamed right out of the game. I'll block whatever's most biggest.
I think it must be Jodo in terms of the trample.
It's definitely Joda.
Well, I mean,
I'm
yeah.
saying this has
That
trample,
is
so I
trample.
don't.
Yeah, I'll
think
block
Yeah.
with Lynn. She's Death Touch, so.
Yeah, okay, great. You know, Joda dies, which is too bad for casting other spells, but frankly, whatever.
And how much
So
did I take
36
here?
minus.
Minus
36 minus 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 36 minus 9.
27.
You took 27 damage.
What's that? Someone math.
8.
I go to 8?
Yeah.
God.
Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and blue, white, colorless, cast Vega the Watcher. Whenever you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, draw a card. Arvad gets exiled. I'm done. Go ahead.
Good thing I had this Revenge of Raven.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was like the exact amount that you needed.
Yes. It's kind of spooky if you think about it.
All right, I'm gonna draw a card.
I have an untapped mirror from casting this Vega.
And it's beautiful.
It's so cute.
All right, so I'm gonna move to combat, and
Sure
I'm
you
gonna
are.
attack Megan with these 2 3/3.
I, for the sake of staying alive, am going to jump.
Beautiful.
Goodbye.
Beautiful. And then,
Don't forget to draw a card.
Oh yes,
yeah,
thank
very
you.
true. And then post combat, I'm going to tap 6, and I'm going to play Farewell.
Which mode are you choosing?
Well, I think I'm gonna choose all of them.
Oh man.
So Farewell is sorcery. Choose 1 or more. Exile all artifacts, all creatures, all enchantments, and all graveyards. If you choose them all, and I am going to choose them all. So.
Ooh, I'm going to sacrifice my knife in response so I can draw a card.
I'm jealous, but okay. All right, so everyone make sure if you've got mana rocks, they go away.
And everything
Goodbye.
is exile enchantments,
Yep.
yeah.
Everything
And
is exiled
graveyards
and graveyards.
included, yeah.
Oh,
If
my
it's-
curses!
If it's not a land, put it in exile.
All right. Huh. Clean up on aisle 4.
I think the game kind of needed it.
Yeah.
It suddenly had gotten really out of hand. I don't know if you noticed that, but
Well,
I mean, I did notice it.
yeah,
being
yeah, I think,
kind of,
and that's my turn. I'll pass to you.
Whee! Oh, I feel so much more free.
I know,
now.
yeah. It's wow, what a blank slate.
Okay, let's play a Morphic Pool as my land for turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. I'm gonna go ahead and play. This is. I'm laughing because it's a Demon of Fate's design, and the problem is that it's a 6/6 flying trampler. Once during each of your turns, I can cast enchantment spells by paying life equal to the mana value instead of paying the mana cost.
Oh.
Okay.
That's why I'm laughing, because I'm at 8 life. So.
Yeah,
You see-
that's a shame.
And then I can pay 2 and a black, sacrifice another enchantment, and it gets +X/+O until end of turn, where X is a sacrifice enchantment's mana value, which is kind of cool.
I don't know. You're at 8 and there's nothing to attack you.
Yeah.
Should I? Are you telling me to go down to 2 right now?
Oh, yeah.
Do it. Do it.
What could what's the worst that could happen?
I'm so scared right now. I do have 2 curses in my
You
hand.
don't win matches by being scared.
Yep.
All right. Okay, let's go for it. All right, I'm going to pay 5 life to cast Curse of Obsession on myself.
Nice. Living on the edge.
I'd like to be obsessed. So at the beginning of Enchanted Player's draw step, that player draws 2 additional cards. At the beginning of Enchanted Player's end step, that player discards their hand. I don't want these stupid cards anyway.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then it's perfect. Because that is going to be the outcome of what you just did.
All right, I might as well shuffle them back into my library. Go ahead.
Don't forget to pay 5 life. I can't believe that I convinced Maria to do that. Ooh, okay.
Hey man, what's the difference of being at 3 and at 8?
Hey, do you know what?
I mean,
That's actually,
yeah, good
I
point.
agree with that.
Good point. Good point.
Lightning strike.
Oh yeah, that's a
It's like a lightning bolt.
Fair
I think
point.
is
Yeah,
a pretty
lightning bolt.
significant.
Interesting.
interesting.
So I'm gonna untap. I will draw. I'm going to play a forest. Sorry.
All right. I don't like Erin's reaction
laugh.
to her own actions.
Okay, so actually we're gonna tap this way. I'm gonna pay 4 for Pestilence. At the end of each turn, if no creatures are in play, I sacrifice it, and then I can pay a black, and it deals 1 damage to each creature and player.
What?
Are we getting a...
That seems
like Maria could be dead.
And then it did make a difference that you were at 8 or 3?
I'm just like, So you're saying you could kill me right now?
I could, but I'm not going to.
Oh.
Well, she wants to keep the pestilence.
Yeah. I will pass.
Fair enough. See, well, that's kind of nice.
There is some mercy in this horror movie after all.
Okay, I'm
Right
going
before
to
the
draw. I'm going to play this Reaper's Talisman. Whenever equipped creature attacks, it gains Death Touch until end of turn. It's an equipment. Whenever equipped creature attacks alone, defending player loses 2 life, and you gain 2 life as equipped cost of 2. Then you know what? I'm just going to get Jodan out here for 7 mana.
Wow.
Come on out, buddy.
Bow wow.
You can't even hold this talisman. We're too broke. Go ahead.
All right, I will draw a card.
I can't believe I went to 3.
Wouldn't you go to 3? What's the difference?
Immediately.
Yeah, there really
That
was
was
an
my
immediate
chuckle.
punishment. Yeah, fair,
my
fair
God.
enough. Fair enough.
Erin wants to kill her own squirrels.
Yeah. Of course. I'm going to tap these 2 white for an arcane signet, and that's it. That's my turn.
Oh, all right. Things are finally under control. I shall draw 3 cards. What are they? I don't know because I haven't been looking at them for 1,000 years here. Well, all right, let's go. Better play them all. You know what I mean?
You really had. You really had.
I'll play a Seething Landscape as my land for turn. Ooh, this is kind of fun. Oh man, I'm gonna be so sad about the card I can't play though. If only I had more life, I could do both things.
Truly.
I'm gonna cast 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Curse of Fool's Wisdom. Enchant player. Whenever enchanted player draws a card, they lose 2 life and you gain 2 life. So I'm gonna try and claw my way back.
Yeah.
Who's drawing the most cards? Megan, probably.
Are you kidding? Erin has drawn 1 billion cards.
Ooh, tell how much damage do you get?
Look, I will admit that I dealt the damage, but I'm just saying if we're talking about
just the cards.
who's drawing cards.
I will also say that I think of all the players on the table, the person you most want to ingratiate yourself towards is the person who could just kill you right now.
I'm going to curse you.
Okay.
I'm going to curse Megan.
Come on over here. Fair enough.
Wow, I'm not cursing you. Can you believe it? I can't do anything else. Discarding my Fire Dancer. This is playing the part of the lead character in Suspiria.
Oh, yeah.
Riona
That
Fire
meant cool.
Dancer into the yard. Go ahead.
Okay, I will untap, draw. I'm gonna play a Phyrexian Tower, and then I'm going to...
Erin's deck is only suspicious.
Just creeping in the forest. I'm gonna pay 5 for Griswold now. What else do I want to do here? I will pay 2 for Rampant Growth. So I'm going to search my library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield tapped, and shuffle. I'm going to look for a forest, and I'll move to my end step while I'm looking for that, and we'll each make a plant.
Oh, the plants are back.
Beautiful.
Plants are back.
Love it.
Plants are back in town.
I'm going to untap, draw. Maria, I
What?
lose 2 life and you gain 2.
Yay!
Don't what me? What?
This game has gone really a direction I could have
Don't
never
even.
imagined for
Yeah.
myself. So my brain, I don't know where it is.
Don't even with me. Okay, I'm gonna really be mad.
Go to your anger
I'm
step.
gonna go to my anger step. Just really wallow in it for a second. Let's see. I am gonna go ahead and tap 3 to cast Baron, Talarian Archmage. When Baron enters the battlefield, return up to 1 other target creature or planeswalker to its owner's hand. At the beginning of your end step, if a permanent was put into your hand from the battlefield this turn, draw a card. Maria, I'm bouncing your demon.
No, my demon.
Well, you shouldn't have cursed me. I wonder if it was some fool's wisdom that made you do that.
Who are you calling a fool?
cool.
Well, now I've got a card in my hand, so I feel like I have a safety blanket.
Yeah, that's kind of nice. That's kind of nice.
Oh yeah, okay, I did this, so I wonder if I have a legendary permanent that has mana value 2 or less. I
Only time will
truly
tell.
don't know.
Are you gonna get milled by your own petard?
That's not how it works. I think it comes back in your lap after that, I think.
Dang it.
No, we are gonna see my whole.
Yeah, so pay attention.
Oh wait, no, here we go. Hajar, loyal bodyguard. 3/3, sacrifice Hajar. Legendary creatures you control get +1/+0 and gain indestructible until end of turn.
Nice.
All right. I did have a 2-mana legendary. You know what? I hoped so all along. Okay, and then I'm going to tap 2 to put this Reaper's Talisman on Joda. And I could make Maria sacrifice her only remaining plant. But look, I'm going to show Maria that I'm a friend.
Oh.
And attack Tyler for 5, 6, 7, 8. And since it attacks alone, you lose 2 and I gain 2. 1, 2.
Okay, so I'll do that, and yeah, I'm gonna block with my plant.
Okay, that makes sense.
When that plant dies, I'm gonna put a counter on Griswold.
Nice. Fair enough.
That's my turn.
All right, very good.
Kids, go ahead.
Thanks. Thanks, parents. All right, I'm going to draw a card. I'm gonna play this Glacial Floodplain. Comes into play tapped. And sadly, that is all I can do.
I mean, you can activate Mutable.
I can do that. I mean, I could, yeah. You know what? What the heck? I'm gonna pay 1.
Wow, I talked him into it.
I'm gonna activate Mutavault. It's a creature for a moment, and then it's gonna go back to not being a creature on the end of my turn.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked that.
Yeah. Okay.
Untap, draw 3. Familiarize myself step. Oh, yes, indeed, yes. I'm going to play this island. This deck is so funny. I do enjoy it, I must say.
Maria sounds the most like a villain of any.
Yeah,
I do enjoy it. I do enjoy cursing people.
though the master plan part is not yet coming together.
No,
I would say.
it's really the jankiest jalopy of a plan you ever saw.
The knife is out.
Yeah.
That's not in the plan anymore.
What are we supposed to do without knife?
All right, I'm gonna play my demon again, everybody.
Nice.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I only have 2 mana left over, but I can
That is
pay
a
life
fact.
for
Well,
something else.
Oh my gosh.
But I do love this
Here
demon.
we are back in the same situation.
No, I don't want to do it. I won't do it.
Okay.
What's the difference between 5 life and 1 life?
Yeah.
No difference.
Nothing.
Yeah.
No difference.
I'm playing Estrid's Invocation. I can have it enter the battlefield as a copy of an enchantment I control, except it has, at the beginning of your upkeep, you may exile this enchantment. If you do, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. I'm going to copy my curse that's on Meghan. Double curse, so I can gain
I just
4.
made friends with you.
I'm just trying to gain life.
But put it on someone else.
Oh.
I can't kill you in one go
Fell swoop,
anymore, so.
Assuming you don't want to, assuming you want to do something else with your life that you already have.
Okay, well, spread the curse love around. Okay, so that's happening. Okay, and then because I must play at sorcery speed, I will tap 3 mana to murder Joda.
No! But I'm going to sacrifice Hajar, the loyal bodyguard, to get in the way. Sacrifice Hajar. Legendary creatures you control get +1/+0 and gain indestructible. He cannot be.
Oh, oops. Discarding my demon and moving to my sadness step. Go ahead.
On your sadness step,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay a swamp and deal 1 damage to each creature and each player.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Boink. Bye, plant.
My plant.
Then from those 3 plants dying, I'm going to put 3 more counters on Griswold.
All right. All right. I see what's happening here.
Okay, I will draw.
I gained 2 life. You lose 2 life.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I will pay 3 for Yahenni, Undying Partisan. It has haste, and whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, I put a +1/+1 counter on Yahenni, and then I can sacrifice another creature, and Yahenni gains indestructible until the end of turn. And I'm like nervous to draw more cards, but I guess that's where we are. So I'm gonna pay 3 for Gruesome Realization. I will draw 2 cards and lose 2 life.
Yay!
And I'll lose 4 more life also.
And
So
gain
6 life.
more.
Yeah, 6 life.
Oh man, that's paying off.
Paying off dividends.
Yeah.
This is the stock market.
I think
literally.
this is what the stock market is like. Yeah.
Okay. I don't think there's anything else I can do, so I'm going to move to my end step, and we'll each make a plant.
To say if Maria died, we wouldn't be cursed anymore. Consider that?
My curses go beyond death.
Except in the literal on the battlefield sense.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right, untap. I will draw. I will lose 2. You will gain 2.
Whee!
Okay. Oh, this is very stupid.
I'm so loopy after drawing that squirrel.
Fair enough.
I have not come
You
back
never
from
recovered.
it. I can't
Truly,
recover.
Maria never recovered
Yeah.
from it.
In the squirrel spiral.
Yeah, really.
Okay, I am going to pay 5 for Campaign of Vengeance. Whenever a creature you control attacks, defending player loses 1 life, and you gain 1 life. Maria, you need to die, so I'm no longer cursed. So I am going to attack you with all 3 of these creatures. I will gain 3 of life. Is this the right thing to do? No, I'll keep the plant back. Keep the plant back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 is what I'm attacking you for. So okay, I'm just gonna attack you with Joda.
All right, Alice, chump my
5,
plant.
yeah, but I gain 1, 2, 3, and you lose 3,
Okay.
And I put a counter on Griswold.
and you put a counter on Griswold when that plant die. And then I am going to
And on Yahenni also.
play this found footage, which serves no purpose in this game, but is an important part of the film.
Oh, yeah.
You know, when
Totally.
they're like watching
Yeah,
the
totally.
camera that's inside the house. Okay.
That's great.
Anyways, you may look at face down creatures your opponents control anytime. Great.
It could happen.
No
Yeah.
problem.
I mean,
Yeah.
Although I literally don't think it could.
yeah.
But I can also
except for that part, yeah.
pay 2 to sacrifice found footage, surveil 2, then draw a card. So that's always out there.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right. I am going to untap, and I'm going to draw my card. Okay, I am going to pay 2 white and another white and
Another
blue
white.
to play this irregular cohort. It is a 2/2 shapeshifter with changeling. Whenever a regular cohort enters the battlefield, create a 2/2 colorless shapeshifter creature token with changeling.
Ooh, I get to make a shapeshifter token?
You do.
Oh, fun. Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right, let's draw 3 over here, everybody. 3 new cards, 3 new cards
Yes.
coming right up.
Give me purple and green
Oh, yeah.
and pink.
Oh, hilarious. Okay, everyone, let's play some cards. We're gonna kick things off with Fate Unraveler. She's a 3/4 hag. Whenever an opponent draws a card, it deals 1 damage to that player. I'm really cursing people for drawing cards in this game. I'm gonna play Claws of Gix, which costs exactly 0 mana.
Wow, that's perfect for the
Yeah.
curse you have out right now.
Sacrifice a permanent, you gain a life, which is kind of cool.
Oh, and you could use that to get rid of your curse too.
But I like my curse.
I know, but I'm just saying at some point if you wanted to.
All right, noted.
Yeah.
Or, any curse, I suppose.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna play, once again, at sorcery speed, Reality Shift. Exile target creature, its controller manifests the top card of their library, which is again going to try and target Joda.
Wow, okay.
But it's
Hold on.
very funny because it's manifesting and your found footage can look at it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's mine because
Yeah.
it's mine, so I would be able to.
Well,
anyway.
and I will say it does say your opponent's control.
Oh,
so
dang it.
It actually
So
has
I
not
actually
added that
can't look at
ability.
mine.
Yeah, that's what it means.
That's
yeah,
the
it means
only
you
way it
can't-
doesn't
yeah,
work.
Yeah, it's just your own.
All right.
Shoot.
Dang, well,
Okay, he's exiled. I'm going to manifest this card. Oh no! I can't tell what kind of laugh that is. It's very funny. You're gonna be mad about it.
Okay, well.
Uh-oh.
Shoot.
Go ahead.
So Maria, on your end step, I'm going to sacrifice my plant to pay into Phyrexian Tower, so I'm going to make 2 black. So that dies, and then I'm going to use those 2 black to deal 2 damage to each creature and player.
Oh, well, this plant dies, and this Baron dies.
All of my things die, even this really beautiful changeling.
Oh, and this manifest dies.
Yeah,
I'm
it
so
does.
sad because it was
Oh.
That's why I was like, Maria's gonna be so mad about this.
So funny.
All right, fair enough. Away they go.
You lost a plant?
Yep, I have 3 over here.
0 for me. Yeah.
Okay.
My hag lives.
Okay.
The hag lives.
So when all of those die, I'm going to put 3 more counters on Griswold for those tokens, and then I'm going, and he had 1 on there already, and I'm gonna put 6 more counters on there, and now I will take my turn.
Oh, okay.
A perfect time to start a turn right after that has happened. Yeah.
Okay.
Curse. So, yep. So you'll gain
Yes.
2, I lose 2.
Woohoo! 9.
Maria does now have almost the same life total as us.
Yeah, true.
Tyler's actually over there just really. You did this last time
Snake in the grass.
A real.
Flying under the radar.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
You're gonna pay 4 for Pitiless Plunderer. So whenever another creature I control dies, I create a treasure token. And yeah, that is pretty big now.
I would say that's right.
Yeah, that feels correct.
Oh wait, when you drew your card for the turn, you also took a damage from Fate Unraveler.
Oh,
sorry. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, Megan.
Yeah,
I'm gonna attack you for 12.
I'll take 12.
And Tyler, I'm gonna attack you for 9. Yes, this is
And
commander
I also
damage.
am getting commander damage.
Woof.
The troll is the skull.
Yeah, that makes sense.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Also very notable.
Oh man, truly.
Wow,
truly.
all right. Number of ways that I could be dead here.
And so you're attacking me for 9. Yeah, I'll take 9.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And then I'll move to my end step and we'll make a plant.
Wow. You know, these plants really haven't been
What a
doing
gift!
anything
Yeah,
for
they
me.
seem like they
All
get.
right.
It seems like they do all right until it gets to be Erin's turn,
Okay,
and
then they're gone. Yeah,
Yeah.
really
Interesting.
interesting. I'm going to draw. I'll lose 2.
Gain 2.
Okay. I will play this Quandrix Campus. I do have so many campuses, you know, because it's at a school. And then I'm going to go ahead. I guess there's nothing else I can do really, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to play Path of the Ghost Hunter for 1 and a white and X is 6. Create 6 1/1 white spirit creature tokens with flying. Then there's some part about Will of the Planeswalkers that it doesn't matter. This was the only really applicable card that I could find with Ghost, as Ghost.
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
Hunter.
That's great.
Anyways,
That's great.
I make 6 1/1s with flying.
Nice.
I'm sure that they're going to be fine and live.
Yep. You can put them out there.
Do you want to draw me a spirit?
Yep.
Maybe you'll feel more attached to it and not want to murder it dead. Okay.
Worth a try.
That's
Worth a
that.
try.
Go ahead, Tyler.
Oh yes, and 1 Fate Unraveler trigger for
We
me
didn't
too.
do the
Megan.
curse. Okay. Oh, and I forgot the 1 for the Fate Unraveler. I'm at 2. Go ahead.
All right.
I feel fine.
I will untap. I will draw a card.
Fate Unraveler ping.
I ping for Fate Unravelers. Thank you.
Oh, he's so cute. You're gonna die.
Yeah. Oh, he's really good.
Might have already died though.
Really? Oh, that's right. Wow.
Interesting. Very deep.
Tyler's over here with his little friggin'
Yeah,
mushroom.
things are good. Things are good. For sure.
Tyler over here. Tyler and the mushroom.
That's me. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. I will say that I am, not feeling great about my board, but I am going to play a card, and I'm going to pay white, blue, green, and red to play Aragorn, the Uniter. Aragorn is a legendary human noble. Whenever you cast a white spell, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. Whenever you cast a blue spell, scry 2. Whenever you cast a red spell, Aragorn the Uniter deals 3 damage to target opponent. Whenever you cast a green spell, target creature gets +4/+4 until end of turn.
All right. That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
It's giving Kenrith.
Yeah, a little, yeah, for sure. I feel that for sure as well. And that's my turn.
All right, here we go. 3 fresh new ones off the top. Whee!
It is really fun. Like your hands have been very diverse. You know what I mean?
It
Like
is
they
true.
are
See
just
more of your
always
deck?
changing.
Yes. They're always changing.
Always changing. Okay, well, you know what they say, play at sorcery speed. I'm gonna play Mirror Maid, which says you can have it enter as a copy of any artifact or enchantment on the battlefield. Would this make me draw 6 at the top of my turn if I copy my Curse of Obsession?
I think 5, yeah.
5, I mean, yeah. That'd be kind of sick. But maybe I should really copy this and gain life spell. But then, oh gosh, you really want to kill me.
I'm thinking about it.
All right.
Creepy. Okay, I'm gonna copy it,
Wow.
and then I'm gonna pay 5 to play Curse of Thirst. Enchant player at the beginning of enchanted player's upkeep, Curse of Thirst deals damage to that player equal to the number of curses attached to them. So you're also gonna be thirst cursed. Wait, what? You're also going to be thirst cursed.
Yeah. Thirst cursed.
You're cursed by the thirst.
Okay, I'm gonna respond real quick by tapping this to sack my plant to make 2 black, and then I'm gonna pay this other black, so I'm gonna deal 3 damage to each creature and each player.
Goodbye, everyone. It's okay. It's okay.
Well, shoot.
Here I go.
Well, now you're not cursed anymore. You know?
I'm not. Do you know what? It's true.
So is that 9
I've died out of
creatures?
curse.
9 creatures dying?
And,
One for
then we
me.
took 3, right?
Yep, 3.
And then I discard my Soul Ring because I don't have any mana left over.
And so Griswold's gonna get a bunch of counters now.
Okay, 6, 7 from these.
Okay.
And let's okay.
I have. Let's do tokens first.
Yep.
Okay.
6, 7, 8, 9 plus the one you sacrifice is 10.
Yep.
So Griswold gets 10.
Yes.
Wow. Talk
And
about
then-
early.
6 and then 1 more.
Yep.
Yep.
And
Okay.
Penny gets 9.
Cool. Thank you.
All right. Do you know what?
1 treasure.
Quite honestly, it was this is a sweet release of death over here.
There was that really great turn where you attacked for like 36.
That's
though.
true. I
That
did.
was-
Okay. Do you know what? I do get to. I dealt Maria a lot of damage.
You did. Yeah.
Yeah.
And well, there was a lot of damage that turn, and then you dealt some damage on her turn by convincing her to play that one spell.
Oh my
using
God,
her
that's
own
right.
life.
You're
So,
right.
Yeah.
I also am responsible for Maria dealing 5 damage to herself.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah. I'm giving you a treasure. It's a cute little doll, though. You want to play with her?
Oh, definitely. I like her different sized eyes.
Yeah.
It makes me feel trustworthy.
And her hair,
Makes you feel
her hair as
trustworthy.
well is very appealing.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so after. Wait, was that your turn?
That was
That
me.
was the end of
Oh,
Maria's
yeah,
turn.
it's the end of your turn. So now I will take my turn.
Yeah, it seemed like that should have been your turn from all the
Yeah.
things that happened for you, but it
Yeah.
wasn't.
Okay, I will untap.
Yes. All right. So let's do some
Okay.
curse triggers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
8.
8.
8.
What's the difference between 9 and 1?
Oh my gosh!
Not much.
It really
Oh
was.
no! I gained 4.
Man, it really was
Holy
close.
cow!
Okay.
You can sacrifice all of your permanents to gain life.
Oh, I have to pay 1 though.
Oh, never mind.
That's
Yeah.
a
You
real
cannot sacrifice
sticky
any
wicket on
permanents.
that one.
Okay, so I think I'm just gonna have to swing here.
Uh-huh.
So Maria,
No
I will
choice.
attack you for 19, and Tyler, I will attack you for 12. Wait, sorry, 18.
Me for 18?
I'm gonna block with my Fate Unraveler.
It does have trample.
Oh, am I dead?
Yeah.
Oh my God! I can't believe it!
Got really close.
Unreal.
Really close.
Okay, and you're attacking me for 18?
Yep, it doesn't have trample.
Okay. Oh, great. Well, then I will. That's the best news I've heard all day. I'll pay one. Actually, what do I want to do here?
Wow.
I am going to.
You have Mutavault.
I know I do. No, I'm aware. That's what I'm trying to. But I'm thinking about
He
what
was
I.
obvious. He was thinking about
There
it.
is a reason. I promise you that I'm thinking about it. I am.
With you.
I am going to block with Aragorn.
Okay,
So Aragorn dies.
that dies. I'm gonna put a counter on Yahenni. Okay, and I think I'm just gonna pass.
All right.
Don't forget to make your plans, team.
Oh yes, move to my end step. We each make a plan.
All right. I will untap. Ooh, and I will draw a card. Okay, that's not the most relevant card I could have drawn, I'll be honest with you.
What's gonna happen? Erin has the board presence, but Tyler
Has the life lead for sure,
has
but
the life.
if only I had one more creature. Well, two more creatures.
two
Two
more.
more. Well, no, one more, because I could attack with this.
Yeah,
It would be
yeah.
very close.
I would just spitefully kill myself.
Yeah, well,
on my own terms.
But, you know, but if I would trade that for losing, if I had to, if I could.
Yeah.
Now that I've thought about this for a minute, I'm gonna tap 2 white and 2 blue, and I'm gonna cast Rite of Replication. Rite of Replication is a sorcery with kicker 5. Create a token that's a copy of target creature. If this spell is kicked, create 5 of those tokens instead. I am 1 mana short of kicking it.
Unreal.
Truly a sad story, and it is the reason I didn't block with the Mutavault on the last turn. But I am going to target Griswold and make a copy if it resolves.
Yep.
All right. So I will get a Griswold copy, and
Copy.
Thank you. And that's my turn. And at the end, I think we each make a plant. Is that
Yes,
correct?
we do each make a
All right,
plan.
Great. I will.
You can go into the steal from the art gallery.
Yeah, that's true. I could. Yeah, I've got. I have. That's
okay,
fair.
that's fair.
Yeah,
Everyone
we should.
gets-
Yeah. Just seems
you
right
go.
to
Thank
use.
you.
To
Ice
use
to the
these.
gallery.
Perfect.
And that's my turn. I'll pass you.
I will draw, and I'm just gonna swing with everything.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
feel
so
like
I'm
you're pretty dead.
probably dead, but let's take a gander here. So how Griswold is
Griswold is
a 22.
22. Yep.
That's pretty big.
It's a lot of points.
And
Yeah, so I would need to block with at least 4, 5 on Griswold, which I cannot do. I do have a thing I can play.
You have 5 toughness.
I'm saying, but then I'm not blocking anything else,
Oh,
and then
sure.
it's I think if it was just Griswold, I could.
Okay.
But unfortunately, there are a few other creatures that are coming my way. Just for fun, I will. I will tap 1, 2, 3, and a blue to cast Winter's Chill. I just wanted to read this card because it's such a delight to read. Cast only during combat before defense is chosen.
Oh.
At end of combat, destroy X target attacking creatures. X cannot be greater than the number of snow-covered lands you control. For each attacking creature, its controller may pay 1 or 2 to prevent it from being destroyed in this way. If that player pays 1, the creature neither deals nor receives damage in combat. If that player pays 2, the creature deals and receives damage in combat as normal. So,
I don't know why
long
they
story short, you for each attacking creature, because I'm going to pay. I paid 3, so I'm going to choose Griswold, and I'm going to choose Yeheni, and I'm going to choose the pitiless plunderer. So I think you definitely have the mana to do this. But if you chose not to, then I would live. But you could. So
Big guilt.
but basically, if you pay 2, you can pay 1 for each of those creatures, and they won't be destroyed, but they won't deal any combat damage. Or you can pay 2, and they won't be destroyed, and they do deal combat damage.
Nothing happens.
So basically, if you paid 6, it would negate the
Ooh.
effects of the spell. Okay, fair enough.
All right.
All
It's
right.
very nice of you to explain
Yeah,
it,
of course.
how specifically it could be negated.
Yeah, no problem. Well, good game.
Good game.
Oh, Erin!
Yay!
Troll 2 prevailed!
I know, truly, and there was that
Wow.
troll. I mean, that troll was.
Troll was.
It felt like more than a sequel. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you, it's more than Troll 2 at this point. It's like
That's
Troll
that's what
1990.
exactly. That's exactly what I was trying to
We
think of. Yeah.
all say, oh my god.
Absolutely.
Oh, what a delight.
The bug!
Let's do our Patented Commander
Yeah, here we go.
Arcade Handshake.
Okay.
Yay!
Good game.